Good morning, everybody. I wanted to set up here because Gigi is just so cute in the background. This is their favorite spot to lay. Darcy lays here every morning. Gigi hangs out under there. I just think they're the cutest things ever. But it is Saturday morning and I'm wearing my Christmas sweatshirt that my friend Desiree from Desiree Alicia or Genki Reader on Instagram. She was Genki Reader on YouTube but changed her name. She designed this, well she had this designed, and it is because of Holiday in Handcuffs. So it says, waiting to show a cynical businessman the true meaning of Christmas, and like she's handcuffed to him, and it's supposed to be like a nod to Holiday in Handcuffs, which Desiree loves and is one of my favorite Christmas movies. I watch it every year putting up my tree at my house, and we watch Die Hard every year putting up my parents' tree. So I love Christmas movies. I love this. I had to get it. I'm obsessed with it. But it is Saturday morning. It actually stopped raining around 7:10, so I got up at 6:30 with the dogs and then read a little bit, and then I was able to go on my run, which I was so excited for because I've been eating some Chinese food and I was like, I gotta run a little bit in order to be able to eat this because we had that last night and I plan on having the leftovers for lunch today. But I did listen to more of my Highland Warrior and it's pretty good so far. Like nothing major has happened, though I really love, so the premise of this one, in case you didn't catch me talking about it yesterday, is he is a laird of a clan. His brother died, so now he is the laird and he is watching over his brother's children who are like 6 and 4 or something, and their 2 daughters. And the clan is destitute, out of money, and so he has to marry, and so he decides to marry Mad Maggie, who is I don't know if you would call her an orphan. She doesn't have any parents, but she's like a woman. She's not a child, and she has been faking being mad for 4 years because she saw her sister get married to a very abusive, awful man and die because of it. And then her mom went crazy and died, and then her dad just went crazy. Like her mom died of grief. Her dad just recently died, I think, of like natural causes. So she's alone, so she's been pretending to be mad because she doesn't want to get married. She's been living with these nuns, and she has a huge dowry though, and so the laird decides to marry her because like someone had mentioned it for a reason they talk about, and so he marries her by proxy, and he shows up to take her and takes her back to his keep. And she is terrified of him and she doesn't want to be around him, but she's already growing close to his nieces, and it's really good. And she's trying to hide the fact that she is actually like not gone mad. I don't even know how to word that. And so she loves riding horses, but she can't show that to him, but he kind of sees like, she seems to be hiding something. So it's good so far. I'm about 2 hours into the audiobook and I'm really enjoying it. But the star of today is The Perks of Loving a Wallflower by Erica Ridley. This book, you guys, is so good. I wanted to finish this yesterday, but Mr. Impossible is a kind of book that it takes me a long time to read. This one I'm flying through. First off, there's not as much text on the page. It's super floppy, and I'm obsessed with how this feels in my hand reading it because just like the texture is so nice. I don't even know how to describe it, but I love it. But this one I'm really loving because I'm 100 pages in, and Tommy's already told Philippa that she's a woman, and so they meet when Tommy is dressed up as a Baron Van Der Bean, which is Bean's heir. So Bean is the Baron who took in all of them in book 1, and they're all like adopted by him, and he actually passed away, and so they're still really close to each other. They're all very quirky. It's very found family. Tommy is great at disguises. She's like a master of disguise. Chloe from book 1 was a great thief, and then we have someone who loves animals, someone who does like voices, and so they're all like very unique. And so Tommy dresses up as the Baron in order to talk to Philippa, who like she has a huge crush on, and Philippa was supposed to marry the Duke in book 1. And so it's so funny because Philippa has like a reading group of women she is like really close with, and they are very intelligent, and one of her friends, her ideas are taken by her uncle, and her uncle says that they're his, and so they want to get together to, okay, all the dogs are gonna leave, okay. Eva heard something, and so she asks like the family that Tommy's from to help because they want to like get the credit back for this woman. And so Tommy's always had a crush on Philippa, and so Tommy decides to dress up as the Baron and talk to Philippa, and so he kind of courts her, and the mom's so excited. She's like, someone of title's gonna talk to you, and that just means that someone else is gonna want to talk to you and like get you into society since you were left behind by a duke. And so this is a very meddling mother who's using people to get to the top. It very much reminds me of Love is a Rogue by Lenora Bell, because the main character was kind of not blackmailed, but given a bargain to come out in society. Like in Love is a Rogue, she was allowed to keep the bookshop if she agreed to try in society. And so in this one, her mother's like, I'll give you 2 hours with your friends a week in your like reading group if you do this for me and go out in society with this baron. And so she agrees, but already more than 100 pages in, like around 70, Tommy tells Philippa who she really is. And I really appreciate that, because it is really hard when there's like a fake identity of someone lying to the love interest and that going on for too long. I love the angst when that happens, and I know a lot of people don't, but I appreciate that there's not going to be this drama of, oh my gosh, you were really Tommy all along, and like you were really a woman all along. She's dressing up as a man, and like Philippa takes it so well. She's like, oh, this is awesome, this is really cool, I love it. I really enjoy the fact that Tommy has had relations with women in the past. Like she says she goes to these parties and she finds women to spend time with. Philippa though just doesn't understand why she's not attracted to men. She's never felt a spark with anybody. Hasn't even felt a spark with Tommy as the Baron. She's like, oh, I'm really intrigued by him and I want to spend time with him, but I've never like fallen deeply for someone or gotten those feelings for someone before. So I'm interested to see where that goes, but I'm absolutely loving this. I'm so excited that I am loving it, and I'm flying through it. Like this one is one I'm reading so fast. I'm already 100 pages in, and I was on page 15 this morning because I fell asleep reading last night. So I am super far into this, but I have high hopes for my reading today. It is just Saturday. It's super gloomy outside, super windy. Hopefully this looks okay. I know where the good lighting is at my house, but I also am throwing around the idea of channel memberships. Before, I didn't really love it because I've seen channels where I feel like I'm not a channel member of anybody, but I know I follow a lot of people who have channel memberships and Patreons, and some of them feel very exclusive, like I'm missing content by not being in there. Like I'm missing a lot, and I don't want my followers to feel like that. I don't want you to feel like you have to subscribe to my membership in order to like get everything you already get from me, and like I don't share things there that I don't share here kind of thing. Like, oh well, you can join my membership to figure this out. I don't want to do that. I want you guys to still feel like you get what you already always get from me. And so I put out on my Instagram and asked what you would want from channel memberships. Someone I think does it really well is Jenn from the Book Refuge. I'm not part of her channel membership, but I don't feel like I'm missing anything by not, if that makes sense, because she still gives so much content on her main channel and shares so much with us already on her main channel that I'm not feeling like pressured to be part of her membership just so I can get this missing content, if that makes sense. I love how she does that. I would love to do something like her where I still have so much content out. I think one of the things she does though is like you get an early view of her videos, and like they sponsor a video every month and she shouts them out at the end of her channel. So if you don't follow Jenn yet from the Book Refuge, go follow her. I just love the way she runs her memberships as someone who's not part of it, because I don't want to just exclude anybody who's not part of it. I still want you to feel welcome and like you get everything you want from my channel, if that makes sense. So I've just been wary of starting a membership because I don't want my current subscribers to feel left out when they can't afford it. And I also never feel like I'm worth people's money, if that makes sense. I'm like, but that's your hard-earned money, and like I don't want you wasting it on me kind of thing. And that's how like I feel, and so that's why I've never like started one, because I know that I don't want to pressure people into following me kind of thing, if any of this makes sense. But I'm thinking about starting a channel membership just to add some extra content, maybe like an extra reading vlog or 2 or 3, I don't know, like maybe weekly reading vlogs. I don't know, like I'm asking what you guys would want in a channel membership if you wanted to join one. Let me know in the comments down below, or let me know on my Instagram. I did post it in my story. If I were to make one, like what would you want? I think it'd be great for all of them to choose a book I read every month and do a reading vlog for that. Maybe do a special members live show every month. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would think if I did start a channel membership, what you would want out of that. And if you like channel memberships or not, I'd love to hear your opinion too, because like I said, I'm not part of any, but I know people really love joining them, and I should look into joining some because I really do want to support my favorite creators. I'm going to read this, and I don't know what I want to read next, but I'm super excited to be reading more of this. I'll definitely update you guys when I've read more, and I'm loving it so much. So if you haven't yet, you definitely did check this book out, but I can't wait to read more.
Hi. Yes, you're sleeping away. Then we also have Miss Darcy. Of course, as usual, Eva and Gigi are upstairs.
Both the dogs actually were down here for a little bit, but then something passed by and they freaked out and they both ran upstairs and they haven't come back down. But hello, I just had lunch. I had some of my leftover shrimp lo mein from the Chinese place we had last night, so it was delicious. And then I watched both Tori and Sam's Duke romance recommendation videos, and they both posted that today as a collaboration together. I love it when people post historical romance content, so I was super excited to see that video from both of them. So I watched that during lunch, and then also some pen videos because I've been obsessed with pens lately. And I don't know if you guys would be interested in a what's in my pencil bag video. Let me know, like pencil, it's not pencils in there, like a pen video from me. I'm definitely gonna do a journal flip through. If you want it in the same video, a different video, I don't know, let me know. But I am 200 pages in now to The Perks of Loving a Wallflower, and I'm still absolutely loving it. It's super sweet because the family of Tommy, they're used to doing things themselves and like making decisions for themselves. And so Filipina, she's like, stop making decisions for me. I wanna be part of the decision making. I wanna be part of what you're doing. Stop running my life like my parents always do. So I really love that conversation, and I love how they had their first kiss and Filipina was like, I kind of like her. And so it's so cute so far, but also a little mystery going on as well. And she has a manuscript that had a little secret note in it, which was really fun. So I'm loving that. And I did want to tell you, I keep on forgetting to tell you, there's this shop, I'm blanking on their name, but they have, I'm going to show you this sweatshirt, which is like, I would rather be reading, or I am reading historical romance bodice rippers. And it's so pretty. And I know I own like a million sweatshirts already, but I'm buying this. Like, I'm obsessed. They have a bunch that are coming out soon because I posted on Instagram like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. And they were like, oh, just wait, we have more coming. So they have a really, really pretty Jane Austen design too, but I don't need more. So I think I'm just gonna buy this sweatshirt and treat myself because it's gorgeous. I did also order a planner. I always have a planner for like, just like monthly, but I'm getting a planner that has like to-do lists for each day because I don't want to like make every day in my bullet journal. My bullet journal thing is only for reading, but this is like for life and like posting when videos need to be put up, if I have a sponsored video, knowing that, and just organizing my life. So I'm excited. I tried a new brand who is a small shop in North Carolina, so I'm really excited. I can link them down below. I did the bundle where if you bought 3 items from this bundle, you got 10% off, and then I signed up for the newsletter and got 10% off, and I spent $50. It was like right over $50, and that was free shipping too. So I got 2 notebooks and a planner for $50, which I'm super excited about because their notebooks were really pretty too. They're notebooks that you find in like cute boutique shops that are usually expensive, which I guess like the planner was $20 full price, but it was 10% off and then 10% off on top of that of a big notebook, and then I got a smaller notebook. And my planner, I'm super excited. They're all like floral themed and they're so pretty. So hopefully they come soon. I like these planners from this other shop, which I found these all because of Instagram ads, because they know I was looking at planners. So every ad I get now is for a planner brand. But I found this other really cute planner I really liked the setup for, but they are moving warehouses for that company and won't be able to ship anything out until after January starts. It was like January 3rd, and I was like, I'm not gonna wait until like the 10th because it's gonna take a while for it to get here to start my planner. So I didn't end up buying that one, even though I loved the setup. I'm really excited for this setup, so we'll see how this one works. I'll definitely show an unboxing when it comes. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just online shopping, catching up on emails, and watching some YouTube videos. Now I'm gonna read though, and hopefully read this. My sister ran to our house because we have packages there now. She had 2 packages delivered, and we had crazy winds last night. She's gonna check on our garbage bins that are outside of our house just to make sure they're okay, and she's picking up some Dairy Queen on the way home because it's our weekend to splurge is what she said. So it's okay, we can have Chinese food, we can have Dairy Queen, and live our best lives. We're probably gonna watch an episode of Hawkeye tonight, and she I think wants to watch a Christmas movie, which I can always read during the Christmas movie because we're gonna put on like Love Actually or something, which we've seen a million times. But there's only 2 weeks until Christmas, and we have to watch all of our Christmas staples, which is Love Actually, Home Alone, Elf, The Holiday. We already watched Holiday in Handcuffs. I don't remember what else we watch every year. We already watched Die Hard, and I still have, I think, 2 more Hallmark movie book comparisons to watch, and that means I have 3 more coming to my channel before Christmas. So I'm really excited. I'm definitely gonna do the Lisa Kleypas one. A lot of you have been telling me about that. Definitely I'm gonna do that, and then 1 more. So we'll see how all of those go. I'm nervous though because the Lisa Kleypas one, the movie came out like 10 years ago, and it doesn't look like something that's that good. It's like Christmas with Holly or something. If you've seen that movie, let me know if it's good or not. But I am gonna go now read this book and hopefully finish it soon, and up to you guys when I'm done. Do we have Miss Gigi here? We have Miss Gigi here. She loves me. Hey guys, hopefully the lighting's okay here because it is still super overcast and windy, and now it got colder, and I realized I never put earrings in, so I put those in this morning. Gigi just begs for attention all the time. I know, it's okay. So I'll talk to you while she's trying to get attention from me. She's trying to kiss me. Okay, Gigi, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so make sure I'm still in focus. I finished the Erica Ridley book and I'm giving it 5 stars. It was so good. Just like book 1, it had amazing found family. I love the Winchester family so much. How welcoming and loving they are, and how they love Philippa and they help her, and they all use their skills to help her too, again, which is so cute. They did that in book 1, and it sets up Graham's story so well, because like the last page, Graham's like, I'm gonna do this, and like it says coming summer of 2022 is Graham's story, so I'm really excited for that. But I also really loved how just hard they fell for each other, and how they really loved each other and wanted to be with each other, and talked about Tommy's personality and her identity, and how, hi, okay, Gigi's just she literally is, she's just sitting in my lap now, if you can see that. She's so funny. Okay, anyways, we'll get Gigi's stuff. Okay, they might be done. I enjoyed how Tommy's identity was put into the question, because the easiest solution would be for Tommy to continue being that Baron or whatever that she was in the beginning, and they can get married as Tommy pretending to be a man. But Tommy's like, that's not my identity. And I loved that whole discussion, and how they just had to try to figure out how to be together, especially because Philippa's family was depending on her and her marriage for her parents to be able to have a life in society. And just like book 1 though, Philippa felt very isolated and lonely, because she only had her parents who didn't really get along with each other, and her mom wanted her to just marry well and didn't really care about her. So it was just fabulous. I loved it so much. 5 stars. Cannot wait for the next book. I'm so happy I read it. But I did ask on Instagram which one I should read next, and this one won, but not by a lot. It was like 45-55, so it was super close between these two. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the first 2 stories. I'm already 70 pages into Eloisa James's, and I'm not loving it, so I want to just read 2 stories in here, which will take me to page, that was a long one, to page 225. So I'll probably read about half of this because it's over 400 pages. I'll read a page 225, and then I think I'll pick this up next, which is, this one's only 300 pages, so it's pretty short. But I'm hoping I like these better, because I feel like the guy in here just like decided he wanted her, and she's like, no, but like there was no reason for him to want her. He just randomly decided, like, you're gonna be mine. So I don't know how much I like this. I know a lot of people haven't been loving this, but I do want to read this by the end of December. So I did tell my sister we would watch Hawkeye though after I finished my book. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to check my emails and probably knit some while we watch Hawkeye, and then I will read, and we're gonna watch Love Actually tonight. So it's gonna be a fun night. I'm excited. And I had to kick Darcy out of my lap to go get my stuff, so she's really sad, but that's okay. She'll probably get back in my lap. Those are the updates I have for you though, so I will talk to you guys once I've read some more, probably when I'm done with the 2 stories in here.
So I thought since I'm home, I would show you my mom's bookshelf that she put in my bedroom. So this is the bedroom I grew up in. It now has gray walls. It used to have 2 bright blue and 2 bright pink walls. It has since changed. And she put this in here after I moved out, which thanks Mom for putting this in here once I'm gone. I had like 3 mismatched bookshelves behind a desk in the corner, but I used to share this room with my sister, and then she moved across the hall and my brother went downstairs to the basement. And these are all the romances my mom's acquired. She's gotten a lot recently. Like these, I think, were from that sale I went to and I got for her, but then she picked these up at like a library sale. And then some are ones that I give her that I got extra copies of, like I bought that, and then they sent that to me right after. We also have these that were from that library sale, which is a Cat Martin with those gorgeous covers that I already have. So I was like, Mom, you need these because I already own these. She read all these after I read them a couple years ago. Katie Ruggles, I know, is someone I need to read that a lot of you have told me I need to read. Some used library books. These I'm pretty sure she actually just got from Half Price Books. I know these 3 she did, and I know you guys are telling me I need to read this too, which I will at some point. And then all of these, she likes to get them from Half Price Books as well with me, and these are double stacked over here, so she does have a lot of Eloisa James back there. And then stuff like from the library sale, like Megan Frampton. Oh, I don't remember where she got The Bride. I think I might have accidentally picked that up and gotten that for her from that estate sale I went to. And then she got all the Amanda Quick from that estate sale. And then of course I said you have to buy this when I saw this at a Half Price Books. And I think again the Magic I got from that sale, and then a bunch of those Lisa Kleypas I got from that estate sale that I gave to my mother because they were like $1 each. And yeah, she really loves romantic suspense. She loves cozy mysteries. Like, I'm gonna have to borrow some of these because I feel like I want to try out a cozy mystery and see how they are. I know Samantha from Books with Samantha has been loving them, but yeah, then she's got all those back here. So, yep, all those. This is my mother's collection. She's put all of them over here in my bedroom. And then a little precious moment reading a book. So yeah, I just want to show you guys that. Quick look at this bookshelf, and then like other baking stuff. And then some stuff from my childhood, which is over there.
This lighting's actually really nice in here, so I'll go ahead and talk to you guys. It's so bright. None of my rooms at home have like this bright of lighting, but there's 2 lights with 3 light bulbs each, so that's why. But I just wanted to wrap this up. I did finish reading that story by Eloisa James in the Christmas Mistletoe anthology, and Mistletoe Kisses, I don't even remember what that anthology is called, but I thought it was okay. I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars. It was very insta-love, and it was all about her being in charge of the party. No one really gave her credit, and it was like her dad took credit, even though she's the one that ran it, and she was giving up like everything just to run this party, and he was like, but you're mine, I'm gonna marry you. And that's how the romance was. And then like the conflict was kind of annoying. So 3 stars for that one. But I did start the Christy Caldwell, which is next, and I'm actually really liking it. I'm like 5 pages in, but it's a marriage of convenience, but they haven't gotten married yet, and they've been engaged for 3 years. And it reminds me of that one, I think there's a Tessa Dare one like that, where she ends up confronting her fiance's brother and is like, you're gonna help me plan this wedding and get your brother down the aisle with me, because it was been like, I want to say like over 5 years in that Tessa Dare one where they were engaged. But in this one, they've been engaged for 3 years, and she confronts him and she's like, we're getting married. So that's how that one's going so far. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm just really happy that I've read so many good books this week, especially this weekend since I took some time off and just read constantly. I've been reading such good things, which I'm very happy about. But that's really all I have to update you guys on. I just want to show you a sneak peek at these shelves behind me. I'm probably going to leave my parents' house around 1 tomorrow because I do have a couple videos that I do want to film. I already filmed my disappointing reads of 2021, and I asked on Instagram for your guys' disappointing reads so I could do a video reacting to that. So I will say I will not miss having to edit a video every night, because I want to give you guys as much content as I can on the reading vlogs. So I end up editing at like 8 o'clock, and that's when I'm like tired and I want to go read in bed, but I have to edit these videos, which is fine. I did it to myself, but it's been a lot of fun giving you guys a vlog a day. I know some of you have been loving it, which I really appreciate, you guys who watch every one of these. I enjoy making them, so that's why I keep on posting them. So yeah, and let me know. I do want to post more trope videos, so if you have any tropes you want me to do videos on, I haven't done those in a while. Let me know if there's a trope you're dying for a recommendation for. I did like a ton a couple months ago, but haven't gotten back to it. So I do want to film some of those. I do have to film like typical end of the year stuff, so like favorite series of 2021, and oh, I'm gonna do underrated historical romances, which I'm excited to film. And on Tuesday I have a fun video coming out with Samantha from Books of Samantha that I'm excited to share with you as well. And yeah, those are my plans. I'm probably not going to get to Emily Sullivan's book today. I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and read through this anthology. I said I was going to read only 2 stories and then switch to her book, but someone just messaged me saying they loved Erica Ridley's story in the anthology, and it's book 4 of the 4. And I also got in the Lorraine Heath ebook. It's the 4th book in the Hellions of Havisham series, I think. So it's the dad story. I think that's that series. She has so many series that I have a hard time keeping track of, but oh, I did just watch Love Actually. I don't know if I even told you that. So it was so good. And we watched the 2nd episode of Hawkeye, which it's a really fun show so far, and it's set during Christmas, which I love. So we had some fun watching some TV, and we had like tons of Kohl's cash, so we just went shopping on Kohl's.com because my mom sent me her Kohl's cash, and then my sister had Kohl's cash and I had Kohl's cash. So we bought some stuff and a new Christmas pillow that I'm excited for to put on our bench in our family room, and that's all I have to share with you. I did run to CVS real quick because I had a 40% off coupon. I'm telling you, if you like pens, wait until CVS or Joann's has a coupon and then go and buy something with the coupon, because I did that with Joann's for 50% off. I had another 40% off coupon for CVS, which is the 3rd one they've sent me in 2 weeks, and I bought some mild liner pens, which are normally $10, and I got them for $6. So they didn't have the best pen selection at the CVS by my parents' house. They have a better one by my house, but I'm excited that I have so many mild liners because I found a pack that I hadn't got those colors yet. So yeah, I'll probably do more of my bullet journal tomorrow, and I plan on watching the Hating Game on Monday with some friends virtually. So if you've watched The Hating Game, let me know if you liked it or not, because I'm excited. It came out yesterday and everybody's been watching it, but I am holding off until Monday to watch it and after this reading vlog is done. So hopefully I enjoy that. But that's all I have. Let me know how much you've read so far for the readathon. I think I've read 7 things, maybe 8. I don't remember, but let me know how many books you've read and what your favorite so far is. I would love to hear. The day you're seeing this, I do have a live show at 8 o'clock p.m. EST on Lacey's channel. We're going to talk all about the historical romance readathon, what we've been reading, what we've been loving, so please join us if you can. I'm excited to chat all about the books we've been reading, and that's actually all I have. So I will see you guys tomorrow. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.